A single teardrop trembles on a warrior's cheek, reflecting endless armies and a burning sky. Inside his chest, heartbeats drum louder than conches, drowning courage in rising sorrow. Bowstrings once sang victory, now they lie silent, recoiling from fingers that refuse command. Across Kurukshetra, vultures circle, sensing hesitation before bloodshed, a pause louder than war. Sanjaya, miles away, blinks. Inner vision paints every tremor of the prince he describes. This is not weakness, it is the moment duty becomes heavier than any sword can lift. Sanjaya speaks to King Dhritarashtra, recounting what occurred on that chariot between Krishna and Arjuna. Arjuna surveyed grandfathers, teachers, cousins, his own bow meant to pierce the hearts he loved. The same arms that embraced them now held arrows tipped to sever those bonds forever. Overwhelming sorrow rose like monsoon clouds, darkening reason, drenching courage, until limbs refused command. He did not flee, he froze, an immovable object against an unstoppable cosmic duty. Thus, Sanjaya concludes, Arjuna cast away bow and arrows, mind drowned in sorrow, sat down. The Sanskrit word Visrijya, casting aside, implies not accidental dropping, but deliberate rejection of purpose. Imagine placing your life's calling on the ground, stepping back, saying, I cannot. This conscious surrender creates the vacuum into which 700 verses of divine guidance will flow. Arrows scatter like lost intentions, their steel heads reflecting eyes that no longer seek victory. Each shaft whispers a name, Drona, Bhishma, old bonds now too heavy for the heart to bear. His bow, the Gandiva, once a thunderbolt in grip, now rests like a sleeping serpent. The chariot flag bearing Hanuman flutters, monkey god witness to humanity's age-old battle between love and duty. Sanjaya's blind king leans closer, hearing every rustle of silk, every heartbeat of history. The word for sorrow, shoka, is not sadness. It is burning, a coal that guts from within. Feel its heat, chest tightens, vision tunnels, sounds mute. Ancient panic mirrors our modern anxiety. When breath becomes a burden, the body sits without permission, surrendering posture to invisible weight. Down he sinks, but not in shame. In honest admission, I need help beyond myself. Krishna watches, arms folded, eyes soft. The teacher waits until the student's silence begs for wisdom. Across centuries, we too sit on chariots of decision, careers, marriages, wars within, frozen by imagined futures. Psychologists call it analysis paralysis. Rishis called it dharma sankat, the knot of duty. Only when the bow is set down can ears open to song higher than battle cries. Sanjaya's closing words mark not defeat, but the fertile zero from which transcendence sprouts. Every hero's journey requires this still point, the fall that precedes the rising council. Hold this image, bow on floor, heart on knees, for in it lives the seed of Bhagavad Gita. Next time life overwhelms, remember Arjuna's pause. Sometimes surrender is the bravest arrow one can release. In that sacred silence, a flute bearer will speak. But that, my friends, is chapter 2. Until then, sit with the quiet, let sorrow burn clean, preparing ground for wisdom's seed.